Adios-Adipose.com, Healthy Asparagus, the Nutrition Facts. Asparagus has been a well-recognized stem vegetable since ancient Greeks and Romans as a prized delicacy. One of the oldest recorded vegetables, it thought to have originated along the eastern coasts of the Mediterranean and Asia Minor regions. Botanically, this herbaceous perennial plant belongs to the Asparagaceae family. It is closely related to Liliaceae family of plants, which also includes onions, garlic, tulip, daffodils, and etc. Its scientific name is A. officinalis. This spear vegetable is now grown as a major commercial crop in China, Europe, Peru, Australia, and the United States. Asparagus crowns are planted by early spring. They grow into tall, branched stems, bearing fine fern-like green needles called phylloclades, giving the whole plant an overall feathery appearance. Fresh crop can also be established by direct seeding or through transplanting 10 to 12 week-old seedlings. A fully grown plant reaches about 5 feet in height. Young, scaly, edible spears emerge from the underground extensive matted root systems, which can be ready for harvesting by early spring. In general, 7 to 9 inch tall young shoots are harvested by either snapping or using a paring knife, cutting close to the ground level. There is no need to cut asparagus shoots far below the soil with a knife. This may injure other erupting buds on the crown. The stump that is left in the soil after snapping dries up and disintegrates. Warm weather would result in opening up of the spear's tip prematurely, which may reduce their overall flavor and quality. Asparagus is normally harvested once a year in an 8 to 10 week period in the season. White or blanched asparagus, Spargel spears, are produced by covering erupting shoots with a mound, depriving them of sunlight. This method, like an endive, makes the shoots turn pale through inhibition of photosynthesis. Oftentimes, its blanched spears are preferred in Europe due to their pleasant and delicate flavor. Health benefits of asparagus. Asparagus is a very low-calorie vegetable. 100 grams fresh spears carries just 20 calories. In addition, the spears contain moderate levels of dietary fiber. 100 grams of fresh spears provide 2.1 grams of roughage. Dietary fiber helps control constipation conditions, decrease bad LDL cholesterol levels by binding it to the intestines, and regulate blood sugar levels. Studies suggest that high-fiber diet help cut down colorectal cancer risks by preventing toxic compounds in the food from absorption. Its shoots have long been used in many traditional medicines to treat conditions like dropsy and irritable bowel syndrome. Fresh asparagus spears are a good source of antioxidants, such as lutein, zeaxanthin, carotenes, and cryptoxanthins. Together, these flavonoid compounds help remove harmful oxidant-free radicals from the body, protect it from possible cancer, neurodegenerative diseases, and viral infections. Their total antioxidant strength, measured in terms of oxygen radical absorbance capacity, or ORAC value, is 2,150 micromole Te per 100 grams. Fresh asparagus are rich sources of folates. 100 grams of asparagus provides about 35 micrograms, or 14%, of the RDA of folic acid. Folates are one of the most important cofactors of DNA synthesis inside the cell. Scientific studies have shown that adequate consumption of folates in the diet during preconception period and during early pregnancy helps prevent neural tube defects in the newborn baby. The shoots are also rich in B-complex group of vitamins such as thiamine, riboflavin, niacin, vitamin B6, pyridoxine, and pantothenic acid. These groups of vitamins are essential for optimum cellular, enzymatic, and metabolic functions. Fresh asparagus also contains fair amounts of antioxidant vitamins, such as vitamin C, vitamin A, and vitamin E. Regular consumption of foods rich in these vitamins helps the body develop resistance against infectious agents and scavenge harmful pro-inflammatory free radicals from the body. Its shoots are also a good source of vitamin K. 100 grams of shoots carries about 35% of DRI. Vitamin K has potential role in bone health by promoting osteotrophic or bone formation activity. Adequate vitamin K levels in the diet help limiting neuronal damage in the brain, thus has established role in the treatment of patients suffering from Alzheimer's disease. Asparagus is good in minerals, especially copper and iron. In addition, it has small amounts of some other essential minerals and electrolytes, such as calcium, potassium, manganese, and phosphorus. Potassium is an important component of cell and body fluids that helps controlling heart rate and blood pressure by countering effects of sodium. Manganese is used by the body as a cofactor for the antioxidant enzyme superoxide dismutase. Copper is required in the production of red blood cells. Iron is required for cellular respiration and red blood cell formation. Selection and storage. Although one may find asparagus all around the season in the supermarkets, its spears are at their best and most flavorful during the spring. In Europe, its shoots are sold in the shops from December until June. Asparagus should be used as soon as possible after harvesting, otherwise it soon loses sweetness since most of its sugar converts into starch. Purchasing them from local farms or farmer markets would be an ideal way to enjoy them fresh and appetizing. In the market, select tender, firm, straight, smooth, uniform-sized, dark green or purple stalks with tightly closed tips. Avoid thick stalks with wide ridges in the stems, sunken or dull-colored, as they indicate old stock and hence are off-flavored. As its spears perish early, they should be harvested in the morning hours, when air temperature is cool. After picking, immerse them in ice-cold water to remove the heat, drain the water, and place the spears inside plastic bags. Store in the refrigerator set at 38 to 40 degrees Fahrenheit and 90 to 95% relative humidity. At higher temperatures, its spears tend to lose natural sugars, vitamin C, as well as flavor, and they become tough and begin to decay. Preparation and serving methods. Fresh spears preferred in cooking. To prepare, wash them in cool running water with gentle scrub. Thin tender spears can be cooked directly. Thin stalks, however, may need peeling before being used in the recipes. In general, its spears need to be cooked briefly. In some households, traditional pots are employed to cook asparagus, wherein its stalks immersed in boiling water, while tips just allowed to steam cook. Asparagus shoots are one of the most sought-after vegetables during the spring season. Here are some serving tips. Asparagus spears can be enjoyed raw, steamed, sautéed, stir-fried, or mixed with vegetables, beans, poultry, or seafood. Steamed spears are served with citrus hollandaise sauce, melted butter, Parmesan, or pecorino cheese in a beautiful French-style recipe. Grilled spring onions and asparagus stalks smeared with macadamia nut oil is a mouth-watering appetizer. Stir-fry its tender stalks with sesame seeds and season in garlic, ginger, and pepper paste. Many restaurants in Germany offer special Spargel menus during spring season. Safety profile. In general, asparagus is well tolerated and allergic reactions are quite rare to occur. Ingestion of young shoots may give an offensive smell to urine. This is due to the metabolism of asparagosic acid, which breaks down into various sulfur-containing degradation products such as methanathiol, sulfides, etc. The condition, however, is harmless.